Hey there everybody, Sean here. Well, tonight I just wanted to real briefly talk about a subject that is called burnout. A lot of people have heard of it, some people have experienced it. Thinking over my last week, I know that I've been pushing myself fairly hard the last couple weeks, and with a situation that I had at work where I had a much larger than average workload, I'm beginning to feel the effects of burnout come the weekend. Now, a little bit of context to all of this. I had a situation, it was this spring, I believe it was, about 8 months ago, where essentially I was working 7 days a week for a little over a month. On top of, I was working 3 jobs essentially. And it got to the point where I knew I was tired, but I just kept going and going and going. And then I'm an EMT at our local ambulance department, and there was a call that I went on that something in that call, and I can't go into detail of what it was, but there was something in that call that basically snapped for me. And it got to the point where after that I wasn't sleeping anymore. I was irritable, aggravated, couldn't get along well with my wife and my kids, and it just continued to go downhill from there. And I was able to recognize that after a couple weeks, and it was, I did some research and figured, this is what burnout is. And I was able to take some steps at that point to correct that, which for me, it was okay. I turned off some of my part-time jobs for about a month. I talked to my boss at work and said, hey, I've got to cut back on some things for a little bit. I took some vacation time, and for me it was essentially being able to shut off the outside world, social media, for a little bit of time to be able to get recentered, spend some time with the Lord. Just refocused. And after about a week, I was okay. I could get back into it. But after that time, it brought me to realize the importance of being able to identify burnout in your life before it becomes a problem. Earlier this spring, I pushed it too far. I pushed it to where it started to affect me physically, emotionally, and socially. And it can be picked up before then. So just as you're going through your life, if you start to experience those signs of increased fatigue, irritability, the inability to focus, take a look at your life and think, am I pushing myself harder than normal? And could this essentially be a sort of burnout for me? And then at that point, take appropriate steps to take care of yourself. If you need to unplug for a little bit, need to get away for a little bit, maybe you're at the point where I was, and it's one of those, I really need to shut down for a little while and refocus. Take some vacation time, do what you got to do, but don't continue to push yourself farther and farther. I'm sure it does not get any better, but for me, I've gotten to where I can notice that now in my life before it gets to that point. And so for me, at the end of this week, I can see the signs and symptoms, if you will, of what I've gone through before. And so I know for this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm taking a vacation day on Monday. Monday is going to be my full relaxed, unplugged day. I'm getting away and going to the mountains for a day. But that's what I've got to do for myself to get back to being who I need to be, get my head back on straight, if you will. So take that for what you will tonight. Don't ignore the signs and symptoms of burnout. Take action on it, and take action on it quickly and recognize it early. So that is my suggestion. All right, I hope you all had a great and wonderful day. Looking forward to the weekend, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow.